Welcome back to our Express Surrey special from the Neighbourhood Art Studios. Now, obviously, art is the big education here, but nearby at the Kla-How-Eya Aboriginal Centre's Culinary Training Program, they're not just learning skills in the kitchen, but also in life.
Yeah, so it'd be beveled, so you can see his is pretty good. That's what you're looking for.
We're going for 1 centimeter cut, and just like a choo-choo train, they're coming back, making your cut, and going forward.
Chef Chris Monkman and Chef Andrew George are giving Aboriginal youth the opportunity of a lifetime.
Dip your cup in a little bit of water.
So basically what you guys learned and what she did here today, you guys can do this with grouse, eh?
It all starts here at the Kla-How-Eya Aboriginal Centre in Surrey.
So basically what we developed here at Kla-How-Eya was a 16-week pre-apprenticeship program as geared towards low-income families of Métis and Aboriginal descent. And considered a feeder program for the actual chef schools in Vancouver.
The program has been running since 1996. The first 8 weeks, students are involved in more textbook work.
So the idea is that you put your left hand behind your back, butt your hip up against the table. And that way, you're keeping yourself naturally straight because you have your hip up against here.
But by week 9, apprentice Chef Chris will take them through the basics of food preparation. First up,
it's like a locomotive.
Cutting. They start with flour and work their way to celery.
And we're leaving the station. They learn how to make really basic, rudimentary dishes that are incorporated with the French culinary style, which is pretty much the standard, around the world.
The Kla-How-Eya Culinary Arts program has a 70% success rate.
Going back, making your incision, pushing down, and following through. Okay, just like everything in life, you want to attack it, do it, and follow through. Carry on, right?
For students like Ashley, the program allows her to connect with her roots.
This has really opened my eyes to see there's not really that many First Nation chefs, and that's also another reason why it's opened up that I want to do this as my career.
It's really great. The chefs are hands-on, and the people are nice and they're great to work around. And I'm just learning a lot, and now I can cook anything you want.
It's really strange, actually. When I was growing up, I was never allowed in the kitchen, and I've always wanted to be a chef. I love this program. I don't want it to end.
66 students have graduated from this program so far, and many of them go on to pursue more education.
It was a really, really great experience. I learned a lot of different techniques and different styles of food, and I'm actually very excited to get into BCC after this.
For Chef Andrew and Chef Chris, the progress they see their students make is the reward.
Food is very integral to the Aboriginal culture, just like any other culture in the world. It's been very good to me, and it's my time to give back to the youth, and I love what I'm doing.
The first step is getting here, just like anything, right? Showing up is 99% of it, right? So the fact that they're here shows that they're already champions in their own right.
Just grab a fork and knife, you guys all try this, okay?
In Surrey, I'm Melanie Pineda for The Express.
Chef Andrew George is an all-star himself. He was the Canadian medal winner in the 1992 World Culinary Olympics. Now, you may have noticed a big theme on today's show, that education in whatever realm is the key to a better life. Now, our next story features a pilot project for adults with developmental disabilities that's making a big impact on the lives of its students.
Hello, Cherish. How are you? Hi, Andrea. Nice to see you. Hello, Crystal.
In a classroom in Surrey sits a group of people who are very happy to be in school.
Crystal? There's going to be time for math and spelling.
Good for you.
The program is an innovative literacy project for adults with developmental disabilities.
We have a huge range of students. They range in age from 18 to 57. We have mostly students who did go to school. Absolutely. We have quite a few young students who are coming right to us right out of high school. So we have that huge range in our classes, which makes it super exciting and super challenging.
I'm amazed how well they've done with the pictures, the visualization that we talked about. There's no project like this anywhere in Canada, where we're actually offering a program for adults with developmental disabilities involving a curriculum designed especially for them, and we have a methodology that really fits the learning needs of these folks.
And that methodology is big on interactivity, with a strong emphasis on participation and reading aloud.
Today, we are going to finish our writing about the holidays.
The students are so excited to be here. They're so excited to be learning and to be having the opportunity to develop the skills that they know they need. There's some things they want to work on, and this is the place for them to do that.
It's my favorite class of whole wide world because I like to be here. I have a great time here.
I got lots of great gifts. Good.
My favorite part is making awesome new friends.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good for you. Do you want to try spelling it?
What I like about coming to classes, learning how to read and write, and I hope to get better to print more stuff on Facebook, to type and chat better to my family and my friends.
Who has a word for what it's doing outside?
Yucky and awful. My teacher is wonderful. She's outgoing, bubbly, and she helps me a lot.
And this is a teacher who loves what she does.
I like everything about teaching this group of people. I think the thing that I like the most is they're so honest. You can tell in an instant if they love what you're doing or if they hate what you're doing, and they'll say it. And it's so rewarding because you know exactly what's happening.
And what's happening in this classroom is a lot of good work and a lot of fun.
You have all done an amazing job.
In Surrey, I'm Kendall Harris for The Express.
The Surrey Association for Community Living is committed to turning the pilot project into a full-time program. So if you'd like to volunteer or donate, you can find out how to do so online at comlive.com. You're watching our Express Surrey special. And coming up, we're going to show you what some of the creative kids in this community are up to.
Very good.
Up next on The Express, art and play at the Neighbourhood Art Studios. Parkour through the city streets of Surrey. The Express. This is your local voice.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by
hairstyling and color services for Shaw TV, provided by the Lounge Hair Studio. LoungeHairStudio.com.
When you wish for something wonderful to happen.
Sometimes it can make you forget
about the needles and the pain.
And get through this thing.
Forget about being stuck inside. Laugh with my family. Go somewhere really amazing and get through this thing.
The Children's Wish Foundation of Canada. Imagine the difference a wish can make.
Welcome back to our Express Surrey special from the Neighbourhood Art Studios. Now earlier we featured the mixed youth multimedia class, but right now it's time for a little art and play, daycare style.
I feel art nourishes soul, so our preschool program for art inspired me to start a childcare program based on art. Like we do art with them a couple days a week, and we do lots of coloring.
I like doing artwork.
I feel like it's beneficial for the kids to start at that age because it improves their imagination and keeps them focused and builds up their self-esteem, because when they go home, put their stuff on the fridge, they're so proud of it.
Does your lion have a name?
Which one?
No, just a lion. Okay, fair enough. It's really about the coloring.
Art uses both sides of their brain.
Very good.
Hey, where'd you go? Can you show the line to the camera?
I don't have to. The rocket cloud.
Gotta love the creative imagination there, hey? You can find out more about the Neighbourhood Art Studio classes online at their website. But we definitely have some creativity with this next story as well. 3 Surrey teens who aren't holding back, and introducing us to the sport of parkour.
No rules, no ring, no boundaries.
You can't just jump into it.
But jumping is a big part of this amazing display of movement known as parkour.
Finding the best way to get from point A to point B, saving as much energy as you can, using your whole body and just creating the best path.
Easier said than done. Twice a week, Eric and his friends turn Surrey's urban landscape into their personal playground.
It can be dangerous if you don't handle it the right way. You have to learn everything about the way you go into the move, the way you come out of the move, how you're going to land off of like a drop.
They witnessed their first glimpse of parkour on YouTube in 2006.
We kind of saw this and we didn't really acknowledge what it was until he introduced me to Eric, and we kind of decided to get together and just train with each other. There was no one really out there to teach us, so we learned the hard way.
Basically self-taught and now fueled by the benefits they've derived, Eric and his friends have started a group hoping to bring this underground art form out from hiding.
I started learning to overcome obstacles in my mind, and I ended up being better in school. My grades started going up a little more, and I started noticing differences in my everyday life. The way you tackle obstacles physically really applies back to how you approach things in real life. You know, kind of the fears you have of something or any hesitation you have when you approach a problem. Doing parkour really helps handling those in real life because your attitude towards them change. Pretty much you're just going to put your hand down, bring one leg up, jump with your other leg, switch hands, and then land on the other side.
And that's called the lazy vault.
Yes, it's one of the easiest ones to learn.
So if I can't do this, then I'm pretty much hopeless.
Not really hopeless, because there's other things. There's a lot of vault, lazy vault, speed vault, turn vault, cat leap.
The list reads like a summary of moves from Street Fighter. And when you see it in person, it is indeed a seemingly superhuman display. In Surrey, I'm Peter Kim for The Express.
Parkour, indoor golf, culinary training, and advanced art. There's all kinds of stuff going on in the community of Surrey, and that's where we're shining today's Express Spotlight.
Becky's new car will be sure to take you on a hilarious joyride. Becky lives a perfectly ordinary life until an unexpected offer from a millionaire may change everything for her forever. Dance back into shape with the best little partner of all, your baby. Salsa Babies offers a great workout and a chance to socialize with other moms while introducing your little one to music and movement. Enjoy an action-packed hour of family fun tunes. The Winter Chill-Out Party will have you moving and grooving with Chris and the Sticky Jam Band.
And that's it for today's Express Surrey special from the Neighbourhood Art Studios. I'm Johanna, and on behalf of all of us on the show, thank you so much for watching. We're going to leave you with a look at more from the local art scene, and we'll see you next time.